Kane.
Louis B, so it's surprising.
Y'all bitches already know what time it is. Take over. I'm too bad for bitches. I pop tags on bitches. Up in Neiman Saks and Lord, I just laugh at bitches. I try to boat, he give me throat, I'm just lavish living. I try to boat, he give me throat, I'm just lavish living. I be getting money while these bitches getting mad. Pull up with my bitches, double C is on my back. Dropped a couple hundreds, got these bitches shaking ass. Niggas in my DM and I ain't hitting them back. I'm too bad for bitches. I pop tags on bitches. Up in Neiman Saks and Lord, I just laugh at bitches. I try to boat, he give me throat, I'm just lavish living. I try to boat, he give me throat, I'm just lavish living. If you bitches want a problem, y'all can send me a deposit. If you really want to solve them, book a slot then. Bitches claiming that they got it, but I really am a problem. And I'm getting to the dollars and I'm top 10. Baby, don't trip. Just slow your tone, cause you could get hit. I'm too bad for bitches. I pop tags on bitches. Up in Neiman Saks and Lord, I just laugh at bitches. I try to boat, he give me throat, I'm just lavish living. I try to boat, he give me...
Yes.
Kane. Yes. Welcome back. Peace, YouTube. Right. Y'all know who in the fucking building. Don Core and DricanHippie presents The Smokers. We are your hosts.
Don Core, man.
And the highest hippie in the room, DricanHippie, of course.
Yes,
and we're back at it. Episode 23, I believe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Greatness, you know, that number's greatness. We got greatness in the building.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Harlem in the building.
Harlem in the building.
Yeah, man.
Kane season, Erica Kane in the building. It's funny that this is episode 23 for y'all, because I just made a post the other day and said this is my Jordan year.
Hey.
No, I'm not 23, but I mean my Jordan year because Jordan be winning.
Right.
So you feel me? So it's my Jordan year right now. So the fact that it's y'all 23rd episode and I just said that, the universe don't tell no lies.
That's how it
clicks.
That's how it works, man. But y'all see who in the building, man. Erica Kane, man.
Right.
We in the building, man.
Facts.
Episode 23, as she said, man. How you feeling?
Episode 23. I'm good in you. I'm good in y'all. How y'all doing?
Doing amazing, man.
great
Appreciate
now,
you
man.
traveling out here.
I appreciate y'all for having me.
Yeah,
the time
man.
for us, man.
That's a fact. Thank you. We appreciate you very much. So,
your
like
presence.
I said, we've been talking behind the scenes, and like you, like your work ethic goes with everything. Like he's saying, you coming all the way out here from Harlem. We in Brooklyn, as y'all know. You know what I'm saying?
I said in
So
Brooklyn.
you to come here and like every time I message you, it's like 2 seconds reply. Boom. You know what I mean? And it's like I'm down. I'm doing it, and that's what I respect about you. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Grind.
Your grind, and then all that other stuff comes with that. You know what I mean? Because people gonna appreciate when they see you everywhere out and about. Like, oh, what's this? And then the talent that comes along with it.
Just
Perfect
like,
storm, you know what I mean?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I
Keep
try
that
to take
going.
it serious. And most of the things for us underground artists is in Brooklyn,
Right.
in New York City. So this
Really?
is like, Brooklyn is like the underground. Before like coming out here to do shows and stuff like that, it's not really too many that goes on in the Bronx or Harlem. Queens and Brooklyn pretty much got it down on lock.
I guess because we're out here, I don't like grasp that, you know, because it's always going on out here. I don't really pay that no attention, no offense or anything, but I always think it's something going on. You know what I'm saying? I just,
and
I'm
that's
just not in
parties.
Right,
like,
of course,
it's,
yeah.
You know, if it's a turn up, but it's never like, you know, for this. Like, it's no outlet. Like, honestly, this is the
hub.
For the outlet. This is where it started as an underground rapper in Brooklyn.
That's good,
that's
though.
dope.
That's
That's good to
dope
know
because
now.
Brooklyn, and then you touch everywhere from Brooklyn, like branches out to each borough. So that's a good thing, I guess, for all underground artists, just to know, like, what you're saying. You know what I mean? This is a hub, Brooklyn and Queens, like you just said.
Basically.
There's a couple more people that's into the other art forms than just making music.
Right.
There's people that's doing podcasts and other stuff like that, interviews and stuff like that. So that's dope. So I want to start. Let's start with that song right there, Bad.
Right.
That's your latest release, right?
That's one of my latest releases. Yes, my latest release is gonna be Kane. I'm gonna put that on the platforms tonight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Starting the summer off right.
Okay.
Today's
Then
the
I'm
first
going
day of summer. There
into
she go.
the studio later on this week because I need some I need music out right now.
All right,
New
so you
music.
mean tonight, midnight? For tomorrow?
Yeah, like I'm gonna try to. It depends on how long it take for it to upload. Because once you upload it, it's basically into their hands.
So Kane is
I'ma
out
do
right
it
now on
tonight.
all platforms. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it will
this
be out
episode
tonight
will be
on
out.
all
You know what I'm saying?
platforms.
So make sure y'all
Stream
go see
that,
that.
cop that.
That's
So
a
we gonna
fact.
have Bad, we got Cash, we got Kane, and we just gonna keep going. Straight giving.
Okay.
Summertime coming.
So talk to
It's
us
here.
about Cash and Kane and Bad. Talk to us about those two tracks, how they came about, and what you want those to do right now. They doing numbers right now.
Where the energy came from to even inspire you to, produce those tracks.
Well, so Bad, that was like my first introduction to like drill, I guess. So, we just came up with a concept because I don't want to just be like, the regular drill rapper where they just talking about shooting all day. We try to make it fun.
Right.
So that was like my first introduction. So we just came with the concept. It's like, look, we pop tags. We got to just figure out how to incorporate it into the verse. So that's how we made Bad. And then Cash is just like, I'm trying to speak what I want to the universe. I like money. I need that. So it's like cash. Don't call my phone if you don't got a bet. I only want money
right
phone
there.
calls, right?
Right.
Whether it's coming here, whether it's whatever's gonna put me into the position that I need to make more money. It's like that's the phone calls I want.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
All right. I like
got
that.
anything for that?
I like that answer.
So when did
No.
you drop both these tracks? What month was it? You just dropped them recently?
Yeah, that's a perfect.
Bad actually, I dropped Bad. I want to say I dropped Bad last year May, but I was just in heavy promotion with it from then until now because people don't pick up on it until it's late. That's why sometimes like as an underground artist, I don't really like the fact that they put out albums because nobody don't really know you.
Yeah.
So who's you creating this body of work for? Like you understand? Yeah. So if you get like a couple of songs and you just throw them in rotation, so I started to do that. I took my 3 strongest songs and I would just rotate them every show. So get the crowd familiar with the songs, get the crowd familiar with my different flows, and it's for promotion, like the outside promotion versus the internet, because you're not gonna get all of that off of the internet.
You still gotta pop the trunk. You know what I mean? You still gotta come outside on people.
And once you drop that album, that's it. Like we say, people.
You could throw those 3 tracks
spans
on
is-
there and just.
People's attention spans are so short.
Right.
When that album drops, like look now, nobody's talking about Drake right now. They talk about what Beyonce just did. So when you spread it out the way she's saying, like I dropped this month, this one track. Yeah, I like that. Stream that. Let it rock. Next month, I got this track. So it keeps people in tune with what your name and what you're doing anyway. So that makes perfect sense.
I believe you performed Bad at the one we was at.
No, that's what I was gonna say because at that was at Ebony J shit.
Yeah.
You did the Lil Kim
Juicy?
the Juicy joint. And she didn't do no. I was drunk, a little high, so I don't remember Bad. I don't remember hearing that.
I got so much music.
I don't remember hearing no drill music that night. So
The Bad. I got so much music, so I try to like just perform like so. When you do these shows, you gotta kind of go with the crowd.
Yeah.
So like I did a pool party that was like all blood. I'm not blood, so I had to like you feel me like I
Catered
just
to the
performed
crowd.
my whoopty, but I flipped it. It's not whoopty, it's bougie. I named it bougie, and I just made
That's my
it a
shit
girl,
right there.
girl version of it. So it's like even my throw baby. So it's like if I go to CT, I had a DJ out there getting my throw baby popping for me. So when I go to CT, I make sure I perform that song so my face can match the song, my image can match the song. They can know, oh, this is what I've been hearing all of these months. So. Yeah, I try to do it based on the crowd, where I'm going, the night, just to try to keep it entertained. Because sometimes out there, like, it be boring in them showcases. I'm not gonna lie, it be
So
boring.
you try to study where you going
Yeah.
and see what kind of sound they rock with. So you try to make something for
I
that
try not
crowd.
to go, like, I just know as an artist, you got to branch out. So I try not to get stuck in one direction. So you going to catch, if I don't have nothing to do on Fridays and it's something going on Fridays here, I'll come here. But if I could get something somewhere else like Connecticut, Philly, I'm out. I gotta go.
Tri-state area?
I gotta go outside because the people here is gonna catch on to you last. It's gonna be those people out there that really buy into you, you know. So I'm just trying to just
That's how it always. That's the funny shit with New York. It's when everybody else gravitates to you, where they like, oh nah, I've been heard such and such and such. I've been fucking with such and such. Nah, no, you wasn't, but you gonna fuck with it now.
Yep.
So even moving like that up the I-95 and down the I-95, you're gonna get that support from these other cities and states that you're not from. You don't know these people, and it's genuine support. So
that's a fact.
You're doing it right. You're doing it right.
So I know it might sound like a generic question. So you from Harlem?
Yep.
So how did that upbringing help you with what you do now, like the hustling aspect, the getting outside, going outside, getting it?
Grew up around.
So I was being from Harlem, like you just born into it, like you literally ain't no other way around it. If you outside, you in it.
Your mom's buying you socks from the man right outside, t-shirts.
Exactly.
I know how it goes.
So it's like my pops was in it, I'm in it, so I was born in it. So it's just like I had to figure out a different direction, like what I'm gonna do with it. Like I used to be young and I used to do fight. So now it's like, all right, how we gonna change that? Like now I put my pain into the music. Okay. So I'm still getting to express myself, but it's just in a different way.
Yeah.
And it's actually more positive and it's gonna bring money. So it's like I had to think of a way to like change the dynamics of my situation.
Yeah.
And think about how I'm gonna make it out of it, my situation at the same time.
Okay. So when did music become a part of that mission?
I guess music is like an outlet, cause like it's a form of expression. Like for me, it's like I'm writing about my life. Like if I'm writing about my baby father's in jail, my bills is too much, or like me just really popping tags on bitches. It's just like me expressing myself versus me having to go outside. Like if somebody make me mad and just put hands on them. Word, like I could I remember one time I stayed outside with somebody or whatever, let them sleep in my car because they was outside for the night, and they stole my bag and my money, and I put it in. Homie really broke the code for a bag and a check. I would never cross my bros for a bag or a check. Like I just put it in the bar instead of like really doing harm to him as much as I wanted to. It took everything out of me, but I figured like I gotta tighten up myself, and this the way I'm expressing. And now he just can't be around me anymore.
That's all.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's all.
I'm glad that you went that lane, because I was gonna ask you about Not a Regular Person, right? That's the name of the track. That I see that versatility in that track. Where you talking about everything that not everything, but some of the specific thing that you went through, where you fell from where you was at, you had to move back to mom's crib and all that type shit, and then you had to pick yourself back up. So I see the versatility. How did you get to that point with the music? You know what I mean?
I think it's always been there. Like I think like my very first freestyle, I think I just was writing about like food stamps, maybe. For real. Like it was 10 toes. They had like the 10 toes challenge or whatever. I wrote about the food. I had to be like write about my daughters and the food stamps. But I know like to last in the game, you have to make music. So that's the thing. Like I could sit here and freestyle like and tell you like crash my car doing donuts. Bet I cop a new whip before the summer over. Bitches won't see me sweat unless it's at the sauna. But it's like when you making a track, you gotta really be able to make music that could last. Meaning like it gotta turn people feelings up, like like the people want to be happy or sad or get over the emotions, whatever, because it's music is therapy. It's therapeutic. Like you go heartbreak, you put on little Beyonce, Keisha Cole, what's her name, Janae
Aiko.
Yes, you put on the music, you be alright, you ready to go back outside and feel me. So it's like I had to. It's like my therapy, basically. Yeah. But I know to last, I have to make songs. You have to make songs.
Yeah. I love that song. I was stuck on that song for like the last 3 nights just listening to it, because I had to go through your discography. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
And I noticed that you have so many different styles. You know what I mean? And when I first, it wasn't like a judging thing. I just was like, when I first saw you perform, because I was hosting that event, and then I was like, all right, is this all she does? Like, just turn up, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, cool. I didn't look into the music, but then when I was putting this show together, I was like, damn, your name kept popping in my head, and I'm like, all right, fuck it, right? Let me hit her up first and see if she down. She was like, yeah, I'm down, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then I started watching the discography. You know, I saw the video, and I was like, all right, cool. She's different from what I was thinking. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that because the vast different things that you have in your music, it shows people that you're not a one-trick pony. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I appreciate that about you.
Right, you never know what you're gonna get from me. It's all about my emotions. I might sing, I might be happy. I literally, like, I was at summer gym the other day and I started writing a fun song. Yeah. So it's like, it depends on how I feel and what I want to talk about in the heat of the moment, or like if how I want to express myself. Like, I try to do it through my music.
That's what an artist is supposed to be. You know, you're not supposed to create like just fraudulent image. You know, you're supposed to give the people what you are and what you feel, and you're gonna get what you expect back from it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, keep doing that. My only question, like, cause you said you put 3 songs out. Are you doing a project? Are you planning an album?
Definitely not planning no album anytime soon. I just don't like that word for new artists.
It's
like,
a Lucy season.
Yeah, it's a Lucy season. I don't like that I don't like that word strong for, cause albums are expected to do numbers, right? That's where you're supposed to make most of your money from, you know, as an artist. How could you do that if you have 500 views or 500 followers or 500 downloads? Like, I think people get a little bit too carried away. When you're a new artist, like, you have to kind of get your feet wet. You play with it. You throw singles out. You do this.
You build.
You build. You build yourself up. And then when you got your following, like, and you got the crowd behind you, and you know at least 30,000 or 40,000 or 50,000 of them motherfuckers is going
a certain number that you set for yourself.
You can't be having an album and 20 niggas downloaded it. Like, come on, that's just crazy.
Because even these,
it's the truth. It's the truth, though.
I mean, you look at it with these mainstream artists. You look at how many followers they have on Instagram. They look at their album sales. It tells you everything.
And a lot of them too, they be buying that stuff. That stuff be brought. Like, you don't know how much DMs I get a day asking me, do you want to buy followers? Do you want to buy this? Do I be telling them no, because it's not generic. I could put 10,000 views on my post, but is it gonna give me $10,000?
No.
Trend builders,
right? Like, it's not generic. Like, no, I hate that.
They be hitting the Instagram
and
DM.
And we get a fool by a lot of these blue checks. We get fooled by a lot of these people with all these 100,000 followers. I got caught out there like that. You be looking on these niggas' page, they got 500 views. You know, so it's like
34 likes.
Yeah, 34 likes, 20 likes.
You gotta try to keep it organic. That's the best way.
The best way you can.
We started this podcast in 2018.
Right.
So now it's 2022, but we didn't start the show's Instagram till what? 2020?
Yeah. 2019.
Organically, it got to 650 followers in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So that's organic. It's not like we going to buy followers and shit like that.
And you still get bots. You still get bots that follow you.
Right. And it's only probably because you probably wasn't applying as much pressure.
Exactly.
Like when I first started rapping, I wasn't coming to no shows because I didn't know about them. Because like I said, most of everything is in Brooklyn. So being in Harlem, all you know how to do is just make music and hoping that somebody on Instagram famous gonna pick it up, you know? Now I do my shows, I got way more exposure. They can't stop me now. So where it was like I was just limited to Harlem, is like they love me out here in Brooklyn. Like I could go everywhere on a Friday and Saturday, and you know, so it's like I had to build that.
I'm outside.
Yeah, I'm outside. And your business is in yourself or your business. That takes time. So it might take 2 years, it might take 4, but it's no different from working 2 years at one job and 4 years at the same job with the same paycheck, right? Yeah. People be getting so discouraged fast, but you will sit there and work at a job for 10 years and they will literally give you $1 raise, but you won't work for yourself.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Like, that's a fact.
That's a fact.
That's crazy.
I left my job, I think in 13 years, I got about $6 in 13 years.
Rate of raises from
Raises
raises.
$6.
That's crazy.
That's crazy town.
Now,
They
I'll
do not
never go
care.
back.
You just be
Never go
struggling.
back.
You might as well just take
And I
care of
always
yourself.
heard this. I always
Take
heard
care of
this
myself.
quote is your net worth. Your network is your
It's
net
your
worth.
network.
Basically,
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta
And
put
it-
yourself out there sometimes.
have
Fuck
to
it,
put
man.
yourself out
It ain't
there.
none of
You
that
ain't
shit
feeling
my
me?
worth.
Cool. I know the person next to you
That
is.
shit ain't my
Absolutely.
worth.
And you can't be
Fuck
afraid.
that.
You can't be afraid to fail because you can always like I think I'm like on car number 9. Like somebody just tried to steal my car, like, and I dead. Like I don't care because I'm gonna get it fixed or get another car. Like it's like it is what it is. Like whatever nothing's gonna stop
Nothing
me.
stops.
Exactly. Nothing is gonna stop me.
As long
That's
as you
just,
breathe, you keep it
as long as you
pushing.
got another day to keep it pushing, you gotta get
That's
up
a fact.
and try. Like
That's it.
fact.
it don't matter. It ain't gonna happen overnight. One day I know I'm gonna get a car. I'm gonna have so many cars, and it's like
Especially in
Right.
especially in this
9 of them
time.
shits
Crazy.
just sitting there. Like,
Especially in this time we in now. You speak about it all the time. He calls this the roaring 20s all
Mm-hmm.
over again. If you know history, it's like a lot of innovation going on and
Right.
a lot of opportunity.
Yeah, a lot
If
of
you really like
entrepreneurship.
pay
Take it
attention
in.
and
take
make
that
it about yourself. And I tell people if it's the roaring 20s, right, and you paying attention, the depression is coming.
Yeah.
So if you securing yourself and locking in with these 9 to 5s and expecting that shit to be here after the past 2 years we done had, you ain't paying attention to the
It's
scoreboard.
gonna hurt your pockets. So you gotta.
So you got to make it for yourself right now.
and the plan is like not to just get one thing. It's
You
like
gotta have
you
multiple.
create different lanes.
Yes.
Here, and that's how you create generational wealth.
Yep.
And that's how you create generational revenue. And that is my plan. Like it's just not to do music. It's to do real estate. I'm about
All
to sell
that.
y'all clothes. Anything I could do to create money. That's what I want to do.
So you got a clothing brand in the works.
I have not a clothing brand,
But just
but I'm
merch.
definitely I have a online boutique. I'm about to rebrand and I'm about to drop Erica Kane merch. So that's coming real soon. Soon as like probably next month. right?
Okay.
Beginning of the
On the
month.
ball.
Yeah.
Y'all
I'm
getting
about
mad
to drop a lot of
exclusives on
Erica
this
Kane.
pod, you heard?
On the
I hope
ball.
y'all picking up the gems, you heard?
It's about to get
Yeah.
Kane crazy right now.
Kane,
My
Kane,
birthday
Kane.
is in August
Leo?
16th. Yes, I'm a Leo. So definitely before that, the merch is gonna be out. I'm about to do probably like drop 3 different songs on y'all. Probably like the next couple of weeks.
Summer
gotta
is
get
hot.
Yeah,
I'm
it's about
August-
to be
I'm
hot.
August
It's about to be
29th.
a hot Kane summer.
I'm August 29th.
You're Virgo. Yes. August baby.
Yeah, we
We
lit. This summer
baby.
lit. You heard? This
Yeah,
summer is all the
man.
way
I
up.
said
man.
it. I said it when the year came in. I said 2022. I don't give a fuck what they talking about. This is
They
the summer.
letting me in the door. Facts.
It's the summer.
I'm
It's
already
mine.
in. I'm
Yeah,
not even
it's
saying
mine.
that.
I just got to go through the days.
Let me
Yeah.
just let me
Go
just
through
sneak this
the-
question in here. So how you feel about the show coming up July 8th?
Yes.
I'm excited. You know, it's so crazy because I'm super like shy. Y'all would believe it or
Couldn't
not.
tell.
I feel like once I get that mic, it's like I tense up. And I just want to get out of that part because once I get out of that part, they ain't going to be able to do nothing with me.
I was gonna ask her exactly what you just said. I had a question right
What-
here.
what was that?
Your stage presence. Where do you get
Where
the
did that
confidence
come from?
You know what I'm saying?
I'll just be like,
And you just start
Tunnel
doing
vision.
now or never. Yeah.
walking, right?
Yeah. It's
See,
now
That's
or
how I
never.
felt that
beginning
night,
of 8 Mile
that night
just
of
playing,
that Ebony J's Brandon extravaganza that I was hosting. That was the first
Yeah, me too.
full show that I hosted.
And you was nervous?
I was nervous as shit, but people told me I did a good job. I was
Yeah.
making jokes here and there, you know what I'm saying? But I'm high now. And I'm high off the crowd, you know what I'm saying? They watching
And,
me.
the,
you
and
know
the
what I'm saying?
performances was good.
And the
though.
performances was
was dope.
good.
So I was like, yo, you know what I mean? So
It helps
I
out.
literally just said, listen, you gotta, it's either you gonna keep saying I'm scared, or you gonna go out and do this.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I just, I just build up myself like that. Like,
And let
listen,
it
I gotta
go.
do this. I gotta get this
Yeah.
money. It's gonna come, because I know it's gonna pay off. So it's like, mentality wise, you just gotta do it.
Yeah.
So you mentioned it a couple times. I don't want to ask the question direct, but how is it in this game being a mother? You know what I'm saying? How does that go hand in hand? How do you try to balance it?
I mean, it's definitely hard because you do got to spend most of your time outside. But I mean, I find balance. Like if most of the time I'll just I'll cook or something before I go out the house. Or my daughter she's older, so it's like I don't really got to tend to her much, but I'll cook before I leave out the house. Just make sure everything is in order. Or if I have a good support system, so if I did need to travel or something like that, I got a whole bunch of babysitters lined up. Like, no funny, like, and I already made the decision. So like, once I gotta really get on the road, I'ma just, long as the money is there and I can fund it, she's just gonna do homeschooling on the road.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
All right. There you go.
So visuals. What's happening with the visuals? Because I went to your YouTube channel and you got that's bad, right? You just got bad up there, correct?
I got bad, yeah. And I have another video, I'll Get Money, but I need that both to be connected onto one channel. I'm all over the place. And I was working on a video, but I had a little delay because somebody, tried to steal my car, I just told you. So I just put all of that on pause because I got to get around first. And then I'm going to get right back to dropping that. That's actually my check freestyle, my Meek Mill's check freestyle. I'm working on that visual soon. It's super dope. I shot an all pink scene. I'm about to do an all lime green scene, but I got to get my car first.
Yeah, just to make those moves. All right, cool. So what's next for Erica Kane?
Definitely dropping some new singles. I'm tapping. My merch is coming out next month. I got the show with them July 8th.
That's a
I
fact.
got mad shows coming up. I'm about to be in Philly this weekend, probably Washington, D.C. Just look out. I got a whole bunch more in tune. I'm trying to get organized because, I'm my manager, my everything. So it's just hard.
Okay, so you independent. You doing everything dolo.
Yes.
So how is that
She the
going
lobby
in
and the
music
penthouse.
business?
It's a learning process because I don't know everything, so I'm still learning my way through it. It's just like people DM me for shows and I'll DM them back. Like I put myself out there for the shows and stuff, or vice versa. But I'm still learning the other sides of it. So everything else, like how to market and everything, I'm learning all of that.
That's rare as an artist, whether male or female, to be everything.
Yeah, because artists usually go look for somebody that
find a manager.
Yeah, that knows, not even that, like a friend or something that knows the business, you know what I'm saying? And just be like, yo, you want to help me out with this? Because I'm trying to do something with music. But
believe it or not, it's really hard to get support. You have, like, what I started doing, like, first of all, if your friends people just like to turn up. They don't care, like,
they just want the win.
Which is dumb to me, because it's like, I used to do that, you feel me, like go to parties and stuff, but I didn't know about shows. So it's like, well, now why would I spend $20 to go to the bar or $40 to go to the bar when I could just go to the show and expose, you feel me, and work with my music. But if they're not into the same things you into, they're not going to want to do that. You get somebody once in a while, but it's really hard. So what I started doing was I just get other artists shows on the strength. So if I got a show and I pull you in, now I definitely got somebody to go with. So it's like that.
Yeah.
So getting into the music industry, the circle got smaller.
The circle absolutely been small. Like, it's just small. That's just the way it was born.
That's just the way it gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it has to be.
Real. Yes. But you gotta keep the people that's into the things that you into around you.
That's what I was about to say.
If this person like to kill and I like to do music and you like to do hair, we gonna clash somewhere down the line.
Yeah, the energy is off.
That's what I learned jumping into this game, the podcast game. You got to be around like-minded people, because if you're just around the homies that just want to chill all day,
you gonna
it's
wind
going
up
to be
chilling.
a different story.
Absolutely.
You're going to wind up doing what they doing and getting
This type
pulled
shit
into
is
it.
as independent as it gets. You got to promote.
And they low-key be discouraging, because it's like they don't believe in you as much, and you try so hard to prove stuff to people who don't even believe in themselves. So you just got to know how to just know when to cut the rope and just focus on yourself and be around people that do the things that you like to do.
Like he said, we started this 2018. Most of our strongest support is not people that we've known for 20 years, because we've known each other since 6 and 8 years old type shit. You know what I'm saying? So
y'all grew up together.
Yeah.
We
You know what I
basically
mean?
brothers now.
That's my brother.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
That's
people that we've known for the same amount of time don't support us the same as people we met 2 years ago.
It's
you know what I'm saying? And it's
like
okay.
That.
It's all right. It's all
that
right.
also
But
the factor that she said, where that's why she goes touch the tri-state.
you
because
gotta
the locals
pull
to
that.
get to know you when other people are buzzing.
They
about
don't
it.
support you if you not like. Yeah, it's just if you're not doing the same thing they doing, they just not gonna support you. It's just that's just facts.
So you got anything,
But it's okay.
You got anything else specific that you want to let the people know about yourself and anything like that?
About me, like I want to be dream chasers. So somebody tell Meek Mills to sign me, please, because I always say this. Like I want to be dream chasers. Thank you.
What up, Meek? You heard her?
Yes.
We gonna clip this up. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tag you in the
Tag
post and
him
all
in
that.
this
You heard?
video.
You heard what the John said?
Sign Erica Kane, please.
Erica Kane, man. Nah, that sounds like a good fit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's a
Especially-
great fit. Oh,
Especially
absolutely.
with how he swags it out, the way the flows go and everything like that. It feels like he could be somebody that can help you push your craft forward. You know what I'm saying? And
Absolutely.
isn't he getting into that lane now?
I would hope so. If he
Sign
not,
artist.
He left.
if you
Sign
not,
artist.
get into the lane for me, please.
I believe so. I
Make
did see
Erica
something
Kane your
where
first artist.
you're supposed to be signing
Meek
artists.
Mills, make Erica Kane your first female artist, and I'm gonna make you some money. That's for sure.
That's that Harlem tour.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Harlem
I'm
shit, yeah,
good
yeah.
because her answer. I already know her answer for my question.
Which is what?
You know, independent or what I always ask everybody.
Oh,
what
independent
you
or
gonna
label?
say? Or a label.
I will
already
stay
know.
independent, but if I have to sign, I want to sign to Dream Chasers. And that's just straight facts. I don't want to sign to nothing else but Dream Chasers. That is the only thing on the table for me.
That's a fact. I
See,
feel
I
that.
know that she just gave the answer.
Yep.
Feel it. We gonna close it out with that. You
That's
heard?
it,
But
man.
besides that, give everybody your social medias and everything, your YouTube channel, everything that
Where they can
pertaining to
find
Erica
you.
Kane.
Yes, my YouTube channel, I'm definitely about to try to do more content. Like, I need some content creators stuff going on. But my Instagram name is Erica Kane 143. I always spell my name out because people sometimes spell it with a K or a CK, but it's ERICA. KANE 143. Erica Kane, the artist on all streaming platform. And just tapping with me, get next to me. Cause it's about to be a hot summer. That's why I came with orange today. Cause I'm letting y'all know I'm about to tear this shit up.
Sir, yes, sir.
Even the Calypso match.
Yes, sir.
Respectfully.
I don't got anything else, Cole. You got any other questions before we get out of here?
No more questions, but see Erica Kane, July 8th. You heard the smoker section, part 3.
Smoker section part 3. I'll be
Nah, we
outside.
Yes, sir, man. We
You know how we
appreciate you
do.
coming.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me.
Will the people be able to see you on more platforms like this, like doing interviews and promoting yourself
Yes,
more?
I'm in the works for doing that. I'm trying to set up some other one where they do like the little freestyle video one. So yeah, I'm trying to do that soon. Probably like in the next week or so. Yeah, I gotta balance the shows, the podcast. I definitely it's a lot. It's
Well, this
definitely a lot.
is
a start.
This is the first. It's not the last. This is always open
yeah,
up
the
to
door's
you.
open
These
for you
doors
anytime.
always open.
Thank you
a
guys for
Pull
listening.
up, promote.
And I got a whole bunch of artists for y'all too.
Send
so
'em.
let's talk after
Send
the
'em.
show.
We're
'cause
gonna talk. We're gonna
Yeah.
get right to it, man. So for the lovely Erica Kane, Don Cole, DricanHippie, we are the
Wait,
smokers,
wait.
and y'all already know what we're about to do.
Here we go.
What's up?
Is Erica Kane the first Harlem artist we interviewed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
you
the
know,
first
yeah, I had to let you
Harlem
know.
artist.
I had to let you know for
And I'm
sure.
a female.
Harlem world, yeah.
Let her know for
And I'm a
sure.
female.
With that said,
Yeah.
Don Cole,
Yo.
DricanHippie, Erica Kane, S.STREET Media. Y'all already know
S.STREET
what time
Media in
it
the
is.
Shout out to
building.
Mav,
The smokers, man. We out of here, man. One.